In recent years, having a celebrity take on a video game role has been pretty commonplace, and they even use their likeness in the game. It hasn't always been this way though, and there have been numerous celebrities who have shown up in games as huge surprises or through secret cameos. Let's recap some of these big reveals, including a former United States president, one of today's biggest pop stars, and one of our favorite friends. Could we be any more excited? 1. Fred Durst, Abraham Lincoln Fight Club.
The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
The first rule of Fight Club should have been that they shouldn't have made a cash grab video game based off the movie, especially years after it had already been released. Nevertheless, we got Fight Club the video game, a title which eliminates any of the movie's plot elements and simply focuses on fighting. While Brad Pitt and Edward Norton opted out to voice their characters again, famed singer Meat Loaf did return to voice Robert Paulson, but that's not the celeb we're focused on. By beating the game, 2 celebrity characters get unlocked, Fred Durst and Abraham Lincoln. Fred Durst was an interesting choice as the Limp Bizkit singer already appeared in another fighting game, the 2001 WWE SmackDown game, Just Bring It. As for good ol' Abraham, the former president ditches his signature suit for some red, white, and blue suspenders as he joins the underground fighting crew. Let's just say his appearance is a far cry from the one in the Lego Movie video game. Playing a couple fights as these characters is amusing, but still not worth the purchase of the game, even for $5 on eBay. 2. Matthew Perry, Fallout New Vegas. When you're getting paid over $1 million per episode for the TV show Friends, you literally never have to work again, and actor Matthew Perry really took this to heart when he fell in love with the world of gaming.
You guys want to play Doom? Or we can keep doing this.
One of his obsessions became the game Fallout 3, and when Bethesda Game Studios found out about this, they reached out to the star for a role in Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout is just bigger and smarter than any game I've played before.
No, you don't get to play as Chandler and go on a post-apocalyptic adventure with Joey, but Perry does play the character Benny in the game. At one point, players have the option of exacting some revenge on Benny with multiple options of how to eliminate him from the game. Unlike Perry's likable qualities, Benny is a master manipulator looking to control New Vegas for himself. He's a master of knife fights, and players could even challenge him to a battle in the arena if they choose. However, if it's too hard for you to end Matthew Perry's time in the game, you could always set him free and face the onslaught of guards looking to punish you for your actions. At the end of the day, the role was perfect for Perry. His line delivery is great, and after years of being on a network sitcom, it's kind of odd to hear him cursing.
He's really enthusiastic and a genuine fan, and he was really easy to work with. You know, he seemed to really get the idea behind the character.
3. The Sims superstar characters Christina Aguilera, Freddie Prinze Jr., John Bon Jovi. When The Sims was first released for PCs, it was awesome creating our own characters, living out these fictional lives, and taking stories into multiple directions. Then, game mods quickly started appearing online, and we were able to add all sorts of characters to our homes, including Santa Claus, Spider-Man, and various celebrities. While all of these were unofficial releases, EA Games decided to give players some official celebs to play around with. In the expansion game known as The Sims Superstar, you could unlock and interact with a lot of celebs in the game. At the time of the game's release in 2003, one of the biggest celebs in the game was pop singer Christina Aguilera. The voice coach was joined by Avril Lavigne as another pop singer option, and the game tossed in John Bon Jovi as well. The singers all rocked their signature outfits and styles, and players could help build up their stats and celebrity status by interacting with them. Another celebrity added to the mix was actor Freddie Prinze Jr. Known for movies like Scooby-Doo, She's All That, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, Prinze Jr. roams the superstar worlds, but his wife, Sarah Michelle Gellar, is nowhere to be seen in the game. Cara Delevingne, Grand Theft Auto 5. The world of Grand Theft Auto features a ton of hidden celebrities and moments, including a Ricky Gervais stand-up special and Samuel L. Jackson playing a corrupt police officer. One of the biggest deep-cut celebrity moments in Grand Theft Auto 5 actually comes from one of the radio stations. Hop into a car and flip on the radio to the non-stop pop station. Between the tracks, you'll hear an enthusiastic British voice getting us pumped up and ready for the next track. Pay close attention to the name as well, because she constantly refers to herself as CARA, and she's none other than actress Cara Delevingne.
It's DJ CARA here in the studio.
Years before roles in movies like Suicide Squad and Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, Cara snagged up the DJ voice over a part which actually includes over 20 minutes of unique lines and dialogue. After hearing her voice again in the game, it's instantly recognizable, even though many players probably had no clue before. For her own career, it's pretty funny to say that Grand Theft Auto V was her big breakout role. 5. Outlaw Golf, Steve Carell. Cara Delevingne isn't the only big Hollywood star to have a famous voiceover role in a video game without a digital character to show for it. Back in the early 2000s, Steve Carell got a gig as an announcer for the crude and mature sports games Outlaw Golf and Outlaw Volleyball. Basically, imagine if Michael from The Office was hired to do voiceover commentary for a video game company.
I declare bankruptcy!
The results are pretty much what you'd expect in a mature game like Outlaw Golf. While many cutscenes and moments are skipped over by players, Carell's biting humor and timing works perfectly as he introduces characters, comments on shots, and provides a majority of the humor in the game. After the success of Outlaw Golf, Carell would return for Outlaw Volleyball, but passed on returning to Outlaw Golf 2. And while Carell's career only rose after his voiceover gig, the whole Outlaw Sports series pretty much died out. Enjoying what you've seen so far? Well, we've got a lot to go, including the King of Pop, so stay tuned. And when this video ends, check out some of our other videos like 10 impossible levels you can't beat and 5 Mario plot twists you never got to see. 6. Conan O'Brien and Andy Richter, Halo 4. Conan O'Brien loves to play and try new video games so much he has made gaming a core part of his show in many aspects. He hosts the YouTube series Clueless Gamer and often attends conventions with big video game news. Naturally, there would come a time when the red-headed comedian would get featured in a game. While he would look perfect as the Joker or just a simple Conan O'Brien Lego minifigure, the character he ended up playing actually looks nothing like him at all. In Halo 4, Conan teamed up with his late-night co-host Andy Richter to play a couple of guards. At first, the guards just kind of stand there, not saying anything. But after a loudspeaker announcement, players can approach the guards again to hear their conversation. The two banter about union pay, carpets, and the easy job they have. Not only is the witty back and forth humorous, but players also have the chance to attack the comedic duo if they choose to. When Halo 4 got released, Conan played the game for his YouTube channel, showcasing how everything came full circle and his ability to see and witness his digital counterpart. 7. David Hasselhoff, Infinity Warfare Call of Duty. The Call of Duty games have mainly stuck to soldiers when it comes to going to battle, but there are a few zombie modes where players can go into first-person mode as their favorite celebrity. First, let's look at Infinite Warfare and their zombie DLC packs. David Hasselhoff seems to be everywhere these days, popping up in films like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Baywatch. Well, now you can play him in the Zombies in Spaceland map. He has his classic look, lends his voice to the game, and is one of the keys to zombie victory in the theme park level. Once you beat the Zombies in Spaceland story, you'll transition to the Rave in Red Woods. Modeled after a classic slasher movie, players will encounter Kevin Smith playing himself. With his iconic backwards hat and hockey jersey, Smith adds a ton of humor and is a playable option to take the zombies down. Call of Duty Black Ops also took control of celebrities for a zombie mode, this time focusing on former US presidents. Both John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon are playable characters in the game, and the developers even hired voice impersonators to give the two guys a lot of quotes and one-liners when taking down zombies. Ah, nothing like the life of a politician. 8. SHAQ in multiple games, UFC games, Bruce Lee. What's up with SHAQ in video games? Sure, you'd expect the NBA legend to appear in any and every basketball game, but he has appeared in numerous other games as well. He has two of his own games, the horrendous Shaq Fu in 1995 and the 2018 sequel Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn. Both games feature Shaq in a Mortal Kombat-style gameplay with very little replay value, other than some great meme material. His combat game appearances continue as an unlockable boxer in Randy 2 Rumble Round 2. In the game, players would not only unlock Shaq, but had the chance to box as Michael Jackson or Bill Clinton. The goofy cartoon graphics in Ready 2 Rumble would pale in comparison to Shaq's appearance in UFC Undisputed 2010. Along with martial arts legend Bruce Lee, SHAQ would step into the octagon and compete with all types of legendary UFC fighters. Now that's something we all want to see in real life. And now we'll end our deep dive into SHAQ's video game career with his appearance in Delta Force Black Hawk Down. SHAQ was an unlockable player in the game, adding another random notch to his list of appearances. Considering his track record, we wouldn't be surprised to see SHAQ appear in more video games in the near future. 9. Ariana Grande, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Other than the epic crossover with Disney characters in the Kingdom Hearts series, the realm of Final Fantasy has typically swayed away from the world of celebrity cameos and special characters. Well, things changed a little bit when the company was developing the mobile game Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Ariana Grande recorded the exclusive remix song Touch It for the game, but she got a little more than just having her lyrics blaring through mobile speakers. Grande actually has her very own character in the game, referred to simply as Dangerous Ariana. The unique design of the character fits Grande perfectly, featuring her signature ponytail and a black bunny mask. Naturally, once the character gets unlocked, singing is a part of her attacks. Unlocking Dangerous Ariana is a pretty easy task as well. Players must activate the Dangerous Woman Tour event and win a battle to add her to your party. And if you're still questioning if it's Ariana, the description confirms it further, referring to her as a beautiful singer from a distant world. Too bad her pet pig wasn't added as an accessory to mix things up a bit. Now and forever, Ariana Grande will be a part of the Final Fantasy legend and lore. 10. NBA Jam Guest Characters. NBA Jam has always packed a ton into their games, and Midway loves to surprise gamers with hidden secrets and celebrity cameos. In the original arcade version of the game, there is a special code players can use to unlock the one and only Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yep, it's Will Smith on a basketball court. Hopefully in the game he doesn't get confronted by a couple of guys who are up to no good. In 2010, there was a remake of NBA Jam, and the available celebs in the game expanded to the world of politics. On the Democratic side, players could team up with Hillary and Bill Clinton or Barack Obama and Joe Biden. On the Republican side, players could choose to play with Sarah Palin and John McCain. There's something really refreshing about seeing Hillary Clinton score a massive slam dunk or watching Barack Obama push LeBron James over to snag a layup. The best part about unlocking all of these characters is that they are available right from the start just by using some of the special codes. Wow, there sure were a lot of celebrities hidden in our favorite games. Which one was your favorite? Which ones were the most surprising? Anything we missed? Well, let us know in the comments, and stick around the gamer for more great video game content. We're releasing new videos every couple days. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the channel.